Alright, so I'm addressing the question as to what it means to live a life full of meaning and purpose. So, for me, I would say that's probably something that, you can, I guess, whether it be impacting others or impacting yourself, something that can benefit one another, but it also essentially is like what it means to you. So, like, if you do something to, I guess, benefit yourself, but you don't want to, sit around and do nothing, but you want to at least be able to do something throughout your life to benefit yourself, but also like make a change for others. Um, so my reading was with Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from Birmingham jail, which we read in I think late October. Um, Something that I really resonated with me was how Martin Luther King had gone over, like he had said, like between like moral laws and unjust laws, or just laws and unjust laws. Just laws were being moral laws, as in the law of God, and unjust laws is a code that is out of harmony with the moral law. So, comparatively, it's a law that is not rooted in eternal law and natural law, and it usually comes at the expense of others throughout their life. Um, with this, I kind of liked it as well because he'd gone over saying that I think it was on page 121, in any nonviolent campaign there are four basic steps: a collection of facts to determine whether injustice exists, negotiation, self-purification, and direct action. The thing that makes it interesting is because he was a nonviolent protester. He wasn't someone who wanted violence, but he was very aggressive about his own tactics, which made him a very interesting person for this. Um, according to the letter from Birmingham jail, it seems like he was mostly trying to address the timeliness of the actions that had taken place because he wanted to make a movement based on that. And the thing is, his address was, if we don't do that, if we don't do anything now, while the previous events were already had taken place, they're going to wear off the minds of the people, and people are going to forget about them. So it's better to act faster while it's fresh on everybody's minds rather than wait until later. So it said he was uh, he was addressing this towards the clergymen of the state of Alabama, and I like some of the quotes that he used or his timeliness because comparatively to like a book that was it was about oh it was Night by Elie Wiesel. Some of the quotes that he used were pretty interesting that I think connect with this. Which he said, like, the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. Um, and hope is the anchor that keeps us grounded in turbulent times. I think this is also interesting because he also says night is purer than day. It is better for thinking and loving and dreaming. I think this kind of addresses that in a similar sense, mainly because it was a time of oppression for them too, back in the 1940s during the Holocaust. And I think it can, not to quite just the exact extent, but I think it connects in the sense that the same laws apply, as to where, like, he's addressing unjust laws and wants wants moral wants morals. But also, it was interesting to me that he had gone. He had also said, there is never a convenient time for the sort of there's never a convenient time for a movement because you never know when something is going to happen. Something can always happen, and that's unchanging. Whether it happens or not on a timely manner doesn't seem to doesn't it's not really correlated. And yeah, I mean, these the unjust laws overall tend to impact others, that when both of them are trying to fight for like equal rights overall. So, I mean, that was the reading that I had gone over mainly, which I found pretty interesting overall with the letter from Birmingham jail.